What's up guys, it's Sava with SOS Kitchen, and today we're making Tortilla Española, or Spanish tortilla. This recipe was introduced to me by my best friend and her mom, who's Spanish. It's so simple to make, but the sum is definitely greater than its parts. Most people who are more familiar with Mexican food might be confused when you introduce this potato and egg dish to them as tortilla, but they'll get over it once they try it and see how good it is. As always, the recipe and ingredients will be in the description box below. To get started, you'll need to thinly slice up some onions. Add them to a pan with about half an inch of olive oil heated to medium, and then let them cook until they're softened but not really browned, probably a little under 10 minutes. While your onions are cooking, peel and thinly slice 3 large russet potatoes. Once the onions are soft and almost translucent, take them out of the oil with a slotted spoon, draining off as much of the extra olive oil as you can. It's okay if some onion bits are left behind. Those will flavor the oil and make this dish even better. Put the onions in a big bowl to wait for the potatoes. Once the onions are out of the pan, add in about half of your potatoes and let them cook over medium-high heat until tender, about 8 to 10 minutes. Like the onions, you don't want a lot of color on these. I added a bit more oil to make sure everything was under the surface and cooked the potatoes until they were soft enough for a knife to easily break them up. If you don't want to use so much olive oil, you can also sub vegetable oil, but I think since this recipe is so simple, every flavor is important, and the olive oil also gives this dish a beautiful color. Remove them from the oil, again draining off any excess, and add them into the bowl with the onions. Sprinkle the potatoes with some salt and cook the other half of them the same exact way. In another bowl, whisk together your eggs, a teaspoon of salt, and black pepper to taste. Pour it into the bowl with the potatoes and onions and stir everything together to coat it nicely. In the same pan you cooked your potatoes, drain off all but about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Don't throw away that extra olive oil because it has awesome flavor and you can definitely use it again. Add in your egg mixture and pat it down evenly into the pan. Cook your tortilla over medium heat for 5 to 7 minutes or until the edges just start to set, and then get ready to flip. I like to take it off the heat and using a plate and some towels, flip the tortilla and then shimmy it off the plate back into the pan. Put it back into its place, kind of tucking the edges under, and then put the pan back over medium heat to cook until it's just set, another 5 minutes. When your tortilla is done, sprinkle it with a little bit of parsley and enjoy. Eat this hot or cold or room temperature, just like they do it in Spain. I like my tortilla with just a hint of runny egg, but if you want yours more cooked, go for it. I love this recipe, it's so simple and delicious, and it's great for a party because it doesn't have to be hot, or as a simple lunch with a green salad. Please enjoy this recipe and subscribe to Sweet or Savory Kitchen for more videos with me. Thanks for cooking with me again. Bye.